Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. I'm the Magi and I'm on my 2024 account, which somehow I have missed drafting during the Foundation's quick draft events that were available earlier this month. So today I'm going to be using a token to do a premier draft for Foundations. Not the most economical decision, but sometimes oversights happen despite our best efforts. So let's trade in that token and get going on the draft here. I do plan on strictly rare drafting this event, just picking up odds and ends that I might need for this particular account's collection, which I will be turning over to a viewer sometime around a rotation. But before we get into all that, I'm sure you know that the 5-year Foundation set in Standard is going to change a lot of things, not just in Standard, but in particular for budget and free-to-play players. What you may not know is you can make a big impact around here by making a funding choice through our Patreon, whether you're just helping keep the lights on every month, or you're making contributions towards specific content or hardware upgrades. Just know all the Patreon funding goes back into the community. Now, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, right. Alright, so we got a goblin up in the house today. That is definitely where I am wanting to start things off here. Zombify also pretty good, to say the least. Yeah, well, I've got 0 on that goblin, so yeah, that is absolutely where I want to be. Ooh, Scavenger Ooze, you say? I think that's exactly the kind of rare we want to be picking up. Let's see here, where do we want to go on this one? Sheevan Dragon isn't really all that impressive, but I guess it is kind of the best thing here. And what shall we take here? I mean, normally I'd say Llanowar Elf, and that might end up being what we take here despite all. We might end up with a playable deck here. And we do actually already have a playset of Crystal Barricade, so 20 gems or take the Twin Blade Blessing. Seems like the right decision from a value perspective. And what do we got here? Well, we have all the uncommons and all the commons. So what do I really want here, I think? I mean, Goblin Surprise really isn't too bad. Do we just take the Raider? Put a little extra in the vault. And here I'm going to take Bulk Up. I mean, technically it's a playable card. We might get away with something there. Fiery Annihilation. I mean, it's the most vault-oriented pick we can make. Pretty decent removal, too. And as it turns out, that was the best card in the pack, according to the pro and the AI. Yeah, you can tell we're definitely getting close to not drafting this any further. We'll throw a Self-Reflection in the vault. We're only 1 card behind on playables here. And I guess we'll take an Involuntary Employment. That technically gives us 8 playables for the first pack here. And we still have a couple of picks left to make. And I will take Divine Resilience just to add that to the collection. Bolt Wave seems like a pretty solid pick there. And I guess Spitfire League is the way to go there. And Campus Guide is probably not going to get played. We will take a Banner of Kinship. I don't think we're going to play it, though. Wow, another Sear Slicer Goblin. That's actually pretty cool. And, this is not a great pack, to say the least. I think we'll take the Buccaneer, just on a value. We're actually on par for playables at the moment, so I don't feel too bad about just burning a pick there. And I will Windmill Slam a time stop. I don't think we have a playset. No, nowhere close to playsets on that. And you know what? Technically, Banner of Kinship is playable in this deck. Raise the Past? I think I'll finish my playset on Raise the Past. Absolutely. And what do we want to take here, I wonder? Well, we can take either the Ceratops or Cerebrus. And I think Cerebrus is just the better pick there because we are so heavily red. And hey, because of that, we actually got a Ceratops right behind it. I think Seismic Rupture actually does as much to hurt us as it does help us. Shivan Dragon doesn't feel terrible in this case. And it looks like we are at 5 rares. No, in actuality we're at 6. It didn't pick up the first Seer Slicer. So we're actually in pretty solid shape here for playables for pack 2. We're technically 1 shy, but we have multiple picks here left to. I mean, I will take a Juggernaut. I'm not sure that I play it, but that gives us playables. And I will pick up a Seismic Rupture as well. We can cut that or the Juggernaut and still be at playables with a couple picks left to go. Well, this is just going to be something for the vault here, and it's all 1 point. So we'll take the Crackling Cyclops just in case we do actually want to play that. Another thing here, I think we'll take the Sower. We are not playing the Fishing Rod, but we are happy to add it to the collection here. Scrawling Crawler is not the worst thing we could be doing. That actually gives us 4 copies now. That's pretty decent. So we should be over the top on the vault from this draft once it concludes. So I'm going to pass a Linda because we already have 4. And instead, I'm going to finish out the Fire Spitter Well in the collection. We will take a Phyrexian Arena, though. And I don't know, do we want a Swiftfoot Boots? I mean, the answer is no, not really. Goblins, we have 2. Elves, we have 1. So not particularly kindred on either one of those. So instead I'm just going to take a copy of Swiftfoot. And again, we'll take a Burnish Heart. We need a couple playables. Oh, well, there's another Banner of Kinship. Do I want it, though? According to this, I already have playsets. You know what, I'm going to take a Bulk Up, which is technically playable. Slag Storm, I think, is going to be a Windmill Slam. So there, we have enough playables at this point with several picks to go. So at this point, we're just making the deck better. And I think Dragon Trainer is definitely doing that. I think maybe we cut the banner out of the conversation there. We'll take Brazen Scourge. Incinerating Blast seems like the correct card there. We'll take a Raider. We'll put 3 more points in the vault. I think we cut both the Ceratops there. Yeah, that's the card we could be playing. Alright, so what's our deck helper wanting us to do? Well, not surprisingly, it's... Well, actually, it has a straight mono red. So we'll throw the Ooze and the Land of War out, and so we could do one of the Crackling Cyclopses. We could do Campus Guide, which isn't fantastic. I don't really love any of these to be our 23rd card. I mean, all right, I'm just gonna put in a Cyclops. See how our curve looks here. Not terrible. I mean, it's just really a question of, can we get to our top end? So let's find out, shall we? What did we end up with on rares there? I'm honestly not sure. So we ended up with 9. So we don't actually have to win a single match here at all. Just don't have to worry about it. We'll keep this. Why not? We'll bolt wave right out the gate. Boom, we're winning. Just like that. That really does nothing for us at the moment. Interesting. I mean, okay, I guess we can clear the field here.
To give me a challenge. Time to make our move. It pays to have connections.
That's funny. He took out the weak creature.
You got this, Pom-Pom Jam. I'm not here to fight fair. never see us coming.
Seems like he's scared to swing here. I might be wrong, but... Well, that's unfortunate.
Cool. Outwitted you again. Always have an escape route.
Interesting. Not quite enough mana to do it all, though. Well, he drew dead there, that helps. Oh, that's pretty gnarly. Wow, that just took that. Interesting. We'll just lay on some damage here. And unless something goes horribly wrong, we should just win next turn. Or that. That can happen too. Alright, let's keep this rolling along here. Alright, here we go. Do we bolt wave out the gate again? If he taps the Land of War, we almost certainly get a Goblin. Bulk up. They have some removal, I do believe. I would like to save that Juggernaut till I had 6 mana for bulk up, but I don't think that's going to happen. Of course, if we draw a mountain, we could Incinerating Blast the spider away. Ooh, that's a big one. It certainly is. He just wanted to take 5 there. That's really interesting. We get wide. That was unfortunate. The dragon! The dragon! I'm absolutely willing to trade that goblin token for the land war. Sure. Yeah. Probably trades the regrower here. See if he figures this out. So, mono red Catastrophe is actually doing better than expected. I mean, look at there. Wow, we're up against a gold opponent here as a 2-0. Well, I guess we're going to Bolt Wave right out the gate again. Because it's clearly the lightest card in my deck. think we do swing it. Eh. That'll happen sometimes. Fiery Annihilation would have been so much better there, but he's refuting me. Good gracious. But we got two good pieces of removal and a Sheevan Dragon. We just have to wait for the right moment on that Sheevan Dragon and we land it and win the game. Although a bunch of blocking 1/1 fairies is problematic, to say the least. I think we absolutely have to Fiery Annihilation that. Ow. And they are tapped out, so there's our spot to land the Sheev. Well. Man, are you kidding me? Well, we're a little bit dead here, aren't we? No, wait. Oh, we can't attack this turn. That's the problem. Yeah, we're dead. They tempoed me. Well, what do you expect when you go up against a gold player? I mean, let's be honest. We were sunk by the matchmaker on that one. No question. Putting my little bronze ass up against a, like, gold tier 2. And there's good old Bolt Wave. So we start every game with an opponent at 17. Well, that's a problem. Hopefully that ends the problem, but we'll see. Hopefully we draw a land here and we get a 4-drop down. Otherwise we have issues. I will still block the Hawk, you know I will. what shall the opponent do here? Well, for one thing, they're going to spend the maximum amount of time thinking about it. For better or worse. That was interesting, to say the least. Looking at 9 damage here. He's got to be a little bit concerned about that. Now, as long as he can't gain 2 life here, I'm totally fine with that. Commando. Sure it is. Sure it is. Sure. He is doing a lot of thinking here. Elvish Regrower, okay. I mean, he should probably get the healer talk. No, he's not going to. He is silly. Fine with that. Sure. Dragon Trainer feels pretty good here, even though I'm a mana short. So I gotta draw the mana here, make the Dragon Trainer worthwhile. Really want it now. Primate comes down to 3/3, pretty nice. We didn't get the damn mana. just force a trade there. Well, this is interesting. What's he gonna play here? That's the real question. That is not great. Actually okay with that. Take the trample away. So now we can just chump block for days if we need to. Of course, he's still got 3 in the air every turn. And we need to draw land to get our Sheevan down. Well, of course, now that's moved to 6. Awesome. We're going to take 3 in the air here, no doubt. So it all comes down to, do we draw the mana? And we did! We drew the mana. No need to attack here, honestly. Ugh. That hurts so bad. We haven't seen any of our removal yet, I don't think. No, not really. Well, we can make Sheevan really big. Really, really, really big. Another trample creature. That's a problem. Oh, seriously? Wow. He's just top decking good stuff. It's not going to be long before you can just swing and I won't have enough blockers. Sure. Another big offensive threat. Honestly, I'm not even sure why I'm playing this out at this point. I don't know how we possibly have a pathway to win here. Well, shit. And no tricks, huh? I think that did not go to plan as you wanted. I mean, we just died at the swing here. See if he figures that out. See how good he is at math. He didn't figure it out, but he's assured it. So he absolutely failed the math test. Are you joking me? Are you joking me? What was that, like 4 mountains in a row or something? Wow. All right, so 2 and 2. Let's win or go home time, right? There we go. We got somebody. I don't know what to do. We don't have the 1-drop bolt. That's pretty crazy. We don't do anything here until like 3, but I think we keep it. I mean, a 3/3 with haste isn't terrible. Sure. Is he going to counter the Juggernaut? He did. Interesting. All right, that's a play. See if we can get away with this trick twice. He's gonna kill himself with drawing cards, isn't he? Do we want to discard a card? Yeah, we'll discard Severus to maybe draw something better. Kinda has to chump block here. Okay, you kind of killed yourself. Well, at least he saw it. Not sure what he was going for there, but he went for it, didn't he? Alright, so we got to 1,000 gems. That's pretty decent stuff here. Let's see if we can put a little more gravy on the plate, as they say. I mean, I don't love this, but I think we'll try it just to kind of see how good crawlers can be. I feel like this is kind of risky, but I mean, Dragon Trainer down next turn, followed by Sheevan the turn after, feels decent, honestly. That's a problem. Man, that is such a problem. Damn, we just got wrecked there, didn't we? Of course, this solves some problems, doesn't it? Well, that was just dead luck, y'all. Just dead luck. We top decked just the right card, and they were all in on a single creature. So now up to 1,400. That's pretty darn cool. Ooh. Let's do this right, shall we? And we're also up to 23 packs, one for the season. Amazing, honestly. I mean, it's not awesome, but it's not terrible either. Cyclops on 3, Slagstorm on 4, maybe? That feels pretty darn good, honestly. Honestly, I may just have to Slagstorm here. if that takes the wind out of their sails any. Alright, they had some removal of their own. Ooh, that's a problem. Did not love that. Seriously, wow. The little dinky flyer is going to get us in the end, isn't it? Oh, no, that's interesting. Well, damn. Why did I do that before I attacked? That was just dumb. Well, we ended on a dumb note, didn't we? 4 and 3, still not too bad. I will take that. All those packs, gotta love it. And before we go, while every member of this community is important to me, I just wanted to take a moment and give a shout out to those patrons providing financial support and keeping the Stronghold from being a complete financial black hole. And of course, let me leave you with some suggestions for your next step here on the channel.